Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Isaiah Flips back with another video. In this video, as you can see by the title, I'm literally going to be going over the difference between becoming a reseller versus, your local plug. If you don't know, literally the traditional way of being the traditional way of being a reseller is just selling one by one on marketplace apps. People think you're going, these resellers are going to tell you that you're going to make 10 to 20K a month, off selling on these marketplace apps. And that's clearly not the case. You're not gonna scale just by selling these marketplace apps. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you exactly why being a typical reseller selling on these marketplace apps will not scale you to 5 figures a month. And if you truly want to scale to 5 figures a month, stay tuned on this video. Stay tuned on this video and keep watching, because I would literally teach you how to become your local plug where you have customers without even having to find customers, because the customers will be finding you instead. And not only that, I'll be telling you why being the local plug will scale you to at least 5 figures a month consistently. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So becoming a reseller, I'm gonna tell you why you should not just become a typical reseller if you truly want to scale. For example, selling one by one, just having a couple of AirPods or a couple of colognes, and you're just selling it on these marketplace apps like OfferUp, Bakari, eBay, or whatever this is. I just got this off Google, but Facebook as well. One, because you're going to be stuck, selling one by one. Your income is going to be capped by your time. It doesn't scale to consistent 5 figures a month. 5 figures requires volume plus repeat systems. Marketplace selling is mostly random, one by ones, like I said previously. You can't predict demand or revenue week to week because you literally never know when you're going to get your next customer. You're not going to have repetitive customers. Most of your buyers off marketplace is going to come one time and then disappear forever, especially with people that like to sell with physical receipts and like to sell as real. If you sell as real to, your buyers on marketplace apps, there's no way they're going to come back to you, because why? Because you literally just lied to them. So they're not going to come back to you, versus if you tell them like, hey, I get this, this is not original, this is one-to-one, but it's exactly like the original, and I can sell you it for half the retail price. For example, like AirPods, you buy AirPods for like $20 to $35 a piece with free shipping, and you sell it for $70, right? And tell your customer, show your customer, all you have to do is worry about having good quality. That's literally it. If you have good quality, trust me, your buyers will actually like your they will like your products that you're selling, and maybe they'll refer you to somebody else, and then they'll come back to you because one, you're building trust with the customer. They know you're telling the truth, and your quality is good. And then not only that, you're constantly hunting new buyers instead of building a base that buys every single week. Next, race to the bottom pricing. Buyers are going to compare you to 20 other sellers instantly. So what does that do? You get pressure to undercut, which kills margins and make growth even harder. Then this is one of the worst problems that people have. Low ballers. You're gonna get endless low ballers. You're gonna get low ballers, everywhere you go, but on marketplace apps, it's the worst. You're gonna get endless low ballers and time wasters. You're gonna get people to ask, what's your lowest price that you can do? Can you do half? Do you want to trade? And the thing is, you waste hours talking to people who are never serious. And if you want to scale to 5 figures a month, you can't just be wasting time, because time is money. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be wasting time just talking to unserious buyers. Like, for example, right here, this is literally examples of my offer up right here. Oh shoot, let me present. Present. Like right here, like look, trade. I'm not doing any trades at the moment. Trades, not doing trades at the moment. This is where you're gonna be dealing with just by selling these marketplace apps. Another thing is you're gonna get flakes and no shows. People are gonna confirm, then vanish. They're gonna waste your time and make you drive, maybe 20 minutes away just for them not to show up, which is the worst. And good example, because this just happened to me before I moved out. Well, it happened literally a week. The first week I moved out here, it literally happened. If you didn't watch this video, watch this video. This is crazy.
Marketplace apps, bro. Y'all look at this bullshit. So this dude texted me around 1 p.m. literally saying, I would like to buy your Spider OG web hoodie. And the first red flag that I got from this dude, only $5. Like, what? Like, if it was like $20, like just $100 flat, okay, cool. But he lowballed me $5. But I was like, whatever, okay, cool. So I was like, I'm not gonna pull up to that address, bro. You're like over 20 minutes away. So I told him to meet me halfway, and this was the address. It was like a public store, whatever it was. I asked him what size he needed. He said medium, and I said, can you meet around 2:30? Then the second red flag that I got was he just said sure. Like, that's all he said was sure. And this is what I said, bro. Like I said, bro, I was already getting red flags. I was like, bro, are we actually gonna meet right here? And I told him the car I was in, and all he said was okay. That's all he said. And I was already halfway there when I texted this message, and he said this. So from there, I already knew what was going on. So boom, then I get there and I asked him, are you here? I just put up, what car are you in? No, nothing, bro. That shit is so annoying. That shit blew my whole day. And by the way, his name is Mason. So Mason, if you're watching this, you're actually a bitch. You don't just waste people's time. Time is literally money, bro. Like, you don't do that shit. The thing about it is you can't do nothing about this, bro. Like, this might happen again. Say I didn't show up. What if he actually did show up? You know what I mean? You can't just miss out on money like that. Who knows? This might happen again tomorrow. But I hate this, bro, because nothing you could do about it.
Okay, so right there, as you can see, my time literally got wasted. That is another, con with selling just on marketplace apps. You lose time, gas, and momentum for literally nothing. You get nothing out of that. I got nothing out of that. I didn't get a sell or anything. No follow up, no nothing. So that's, another con of, just selling on marketplace apps. Another thing is driving for tiny margins. You're driving 20 to 40 minutes one way just for $10 to $30 profit, and like that's crazy. You're literally wasting gas, time, plus risk returns, profit until basically minimum wage. So basically your minimum wage job, 9 to 5 job, you're making more out of 9 to 5 than just selling on marketplace apps. Another thing is meetups come with a safety risk. There's chances of you getting robbed, set up, or dealing with sketchy locations, and you're putting yourself in situations that aren't worth the profit. Now, it's not very likely for you to get robbed for some AirPods or any cologne like that, but for example, if you're selling like watches, a moissanite watch, you're selling a moissanite watch, you buy a moissanite watch for like $700 to $750, and then you resell it for $1,200. Like a $700, I mean, it's a $500, actually it is worth it, but I mean, dude, you know how many people be getting robbed for like watches and stuff, especially on marketplace apps. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, that's another reason why I stopped selling moissanite watches, because like a lot of people were trying to rob me. Like, they wouldn't meet at a police station. They'll meet, like literally in the hood. And like, that was wild. And they would try to meet up at night. So, that's why I don't sell moissanite watches no more. But that's the stuff that you get into just by selling on marketplace apps. You're not going to scale to 5 figures a month selling on marketplace apps. I'm just telling you that right now. So you're working around stranger schedules. You're meeting on their time, not your time, because you really, really want to sell. So you're going to make time for them anytime because, you need to sell. They're going to text you, I can meet at 9 p.m. They're going to tell you, then it's 9 p.m. Then they're going to say, can you hold it? Or then they're going to say, can you come tomorrow? Your day becomes controlled by just random people. Like at this point, a 9 to 5 is better than just selling one by one on marketplace apps. Not only that, it's inconsistent demand. Some days you sell, some days it's dead. And as a reseller in any business, you're always gonna have slow days. But with marketplace apps, you never know. Like, you may have 5 days where you're not gonna sell, especially if you're not selling in bulk. You're selling 2 products at a time. Not only that, algorithm plus visibility problems, your listings can get buried really, really fast. I'm telling you, selling on marketplace apps, one day your listing may be popping off on the algorithm, and the next day later it gets buried. Nobody can see it. So it's very, very inconsistent. Not only that, platforms can limit, hide, or ban you. Now let me tell you this. Before I started selling on social media, beginning of this year, it was like, dude, y'all could go back and watch the videos. I'm not gonna lie, I have like a couple of vlogs on it. I think it was like February, March. Bro, I'm telling you, I was running up a bag off AirPods. Like, I listed my AirPods on Facebook Marketplace, and dude, I would get a bunch of messages. I would get like 20 messages a day. You know what I mean? Like, I was running up a bag off AirPods. But now I feel like I feel like Facebook caught on, and then they just took my listings down. And no, I changed everything about my listings. No matter what I changed, I would not, my listings will keep on getting flagged. And not only that, it got flagged so much, my Facebook ended up getting banned. And Facebook at the time was my best marketplace. And like I said right here, one day you're moving so much product, just like I said, and the next day your account is cooked. And Facebook was like my whole income. You know what I mean? I was running at least $5K a month off AirPods on Facebook. And next day later, my account got cooked, and boom, all that $5K a month goes away. So that's another con, selling, one by one on marketplace apps, or even just selling on marketplace apps. Not only that, you get chargebacks and payment disputes. Digital payments can always be reversed. Buyers can claim item not as described or unauthorized, and you're stuck fighting it. You get returns or refund drama. People want to bring it back. days later, especially if you're selling as real, they're always going to find out, bro. Like, trust me, you're not going to go a whole year without getting at least 10 chargebacks or returns. You know what I mean? Even when you sold it correctly, you get dragged into, random arguments or drama and stuff like that. And when you build a brand, when you're the local plug of your area, people trust you for you. So you won't have to worry about stuff like this. Not only that, if you're new to reselling, I think, I don't know if people still do this, but if you list something up, you'll get like a random bot texting you, hey, I need your Zelle email or something like that. Send me your email, and then I'll send you an email where we could pay. That's a scam, by the way. So it's like, you won't have to worry about that if you're the local plug. Not only that, it's too much negotiation. Instead of selling, you're debating price all day. Negotiation time is invisible cost that kills your hourly rate. Customers are always going to lowball you. Like I said earlier in the video, they're always going to lowball you. And even when they lowball you, when you get to the meetup, they're going to lowball you even more. They're going to be like, hey, I don't even got this much. And it's going to put you in a position where you have to take the money because you just wasted all that time driving to the meetup just for them to lowball you even more. So it just sucks. And not only that, you can't build brand trust. On marketplace apps, you're just another random seller, just like everybody else. No brand, no community, no authority, so people don't treat you like the plug. Another thing is no leverage, no system. You got no order form, no follow-up automation. Every sale depends on you manually being present. And even with you being the local plug, you can literally make money in your sleep. And later on in this video, I'm going to be teaching you exactly how you're going to be making money in your sleep by being the local plug. Not only that, inventory moves slow. You might sit on product because the app traffic is inconsistent. Slow inventory equals tied up cash equals you can't reinvest and scale to 5 figures a month like you want. Another thing is hard to sell higher quantities. Marketplace buyers usually want one item, not 10 to 50 items. You know what I mean? So it's going to be harder. It's going to be a harder chance for you to sell in bulk because people on marketplace apps, they don't go on marketplace to buy in bulk. They go to find a specific product that they need. Bulk buyers want consistency plus trust plus quick fulfillment, not just a meetup relay. You get judged on distance and convenience. People will skip you just because you're 15 minutes farther than another seller. So what does that buyer do? They go to the other seller instead of you. Your business shouldn't depend on, being the closest option. Then you have higher stress for lower reward. Constant messages, constant problems. You're doing most of the work for the least scalable payout. Then last but not least, why you're not going to scale 5 figures a month selling on marketplace apps is because you're building someone else's platform and not your own business. No ownership of audience, no control, no real asset. If the platform changes rules, your income disappears overnight. Just like I said earlier in the video, I was running it up literally off AirPods the whole month, and just like that, they took down my listings, and I couldn't even relist it because I kept on getting banned, and just like that, my income just disappeared. So now we went over why you should not be selling one by one on marketplace apps. Now we're gonna go over why you should be the local plug and how it's going to scale you to 5 figures a month consistently. So boom, being your local plug, you're really going to need 4 apps, just 4 apps. You're going to need Depop, Telegram, Snapchat, Instagram. And not only that, last but not least, you're going to use the people around you. This is not talked about enough. Why not use the people around you? You know what I mean? We're talking about marketplace apps, bro. Like, what friend, who do you know personally that just shops on marketplace apps? Literally nobody. There's somebody around you that wants a specific product but they can't afford it. So that's where you come in and sell it for a cheaper price. You know what I mean? So use the people around you. Use your school, whether you're in middle school, high school, college. It's even better if you're in college because why? It's so many people on a campus. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the pros of being the local plug. So now we're going over the pros of being, your local plug. Okay, so pro number 1, you move volume, not just single items. You're selling 5, 10, or even 20 plus units per transaction. And the thing is, one customer can equal an entire day of marketplace sales because people are buying, way more units than just one, unit. And not only that, you're driving, maybe 20 to 40 minutes away just for one sale, just for one small profit margin sale. And I think I went over that in the cons on this side. And another pro of being, your local plug is repetitive buyers become the normal. Customers come back weekly or monthly, and you stop chasing sales and start fulfilling demand. Another pro is you can predict your income. Orders aren't random anymore. You can estimate revenue based on your buyers list and inventory. You build a real brand and trust. People know you as a plug in the area. Trust turns into faster closes and less questioning. And you're probably wondering, how do I become the local plug in my area? And stay tuned, bro. Just relax. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be teaching you exactly how you're going to become the local plug in your area versus, staying stuck, making maybe 1,000-2,000 a month. I know you're not making more than that selling on marketplace apps. So with this method, I promise you, you should be making at least 5 figures a month consistently without even trying, bro. Like, dude, it doesn't even matter what age you are, bro. Middle school, high school, even college, bro. Like, you could run it up, especially if you're in college. You could definitely run it up doing this. Okay, so next pro is higher margins with less effort, less negotiation, because people want access to you, not discounts. You literally make more per hour while working less. Next is bulk buyers seek you out. Instead of posting and waiting, buyers are already going to DM you directly. You become the source and not an option. And like I said, with you getting lowballed on marketplace apps, the thing is, with you being your local plug, your price is already set. Your price is already set. Serious buyers respect your time. You know what I mean? If they don't want your price, they could just go and find somebody else. You know what I mean? The thing is, a lot of people on marketplace apps, they sell horrible quality, products. You know what I mean? So it's like they're gonna have to guess and waste their own time finding another plug. You know what I mean? Another pro is time leverage. All you need is one post, one announcement, one story, because all of that can move multiple orders. You're not stuck in endless one-on-one negotiations. And then you control demand. You decide when to sell, how much to sell, and to who. And as you can see with these pictures, you're going to be driving less and making way more profit. Meetups are eliminated, but it's really not, but it is. You're just not putting in too much work. And I'm going to explain why later on in the video. All you have to do is literally ship one time a day. Ship one time a day. Your order's going to look like this. And this is literally like 3 days. This picture alone is like 3 days worth of you hustling on marketplace apps. All you gotta do is just go to the post office one time a day. That's it. It's gonna get to a point where all you gotta do is just post content, go to the post office, and respond to DMs. That's it. And then you own your own audience. Versus marketplace apps, you're wishing and hoping for buyers, but no, you own your audience. Telegram, Discord, iMessage, Depop, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever it is, you already get direct access to buyers. You don't need no algorithm. Actually, you do, but you're not going to have no shadow bans, no platform risk, nobody taking down your listings or anything. You don't have to worry about anything like that. Another thing is lower chargeback risk, because buyers know you, they trust you, and they'll come back. So you get fewer disputes because relationships matter. Higher ticket transaction, like I said, selling in bulk, selling bundles, bulk packs, or weekly restocks. Bigger orders equals faster scaling. And I don't know if y'all know this, but five bulk buyers can make you 10K a month consistently. All you need is 5 bulk buyers, and that's not including the single orders. And not only that, as you keep progressing being your local plug, you're not going to have time to just respond to everybody. So what you'll need to do is hire a VA, which I'll be talking about later on in the video. You'll need to hire a VA where that could take orders for you. They follow up and they close all of the deals for you. What's going to happen is your business is going to be running even when you're offline. Like I said earlier in the video, like, you're going to be making money in your sleep. Hiring a VA, they're going to do everything for you. All you have to do is just go to the post office, fulfill your orders, and post content, and then you're going to do your meetups. But not the meetups that you think I'm talking about, which I'll be explaining later on in the video. Next is easier inventory turnover. Stock moves fast because why? Buyers are always going to be waiting for you. The only thing you have to do is just restock. Make sure you have stock inventory. You never want to be out of stock, because that's when people find a new plug. Cash gets reinvested quicker and compounding growth. Another thing is authority positioning. People are going to start asking you for advice. You're going to be making so much money. Your friends are going to be asking you, how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? And that's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother ball game where you can make money off, that as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, you know. You stop competing on price. You compete on access, speed, reliability, and trust. That's how real businesses win. And the thing is, you don't have to be smart, bro. You don't have to be intelligent. I'm trying to tell you, it's just consistency and hard work. All you gotta do is just stay at it every single day, because a lot of people are lazy. People will show up this day and show up 3 days later and do whatever they want between those days. Don't get comfortable. When you start running it up, do not get comfortable. That's when you need to work even harder. Another thing is word of mouth becomes your best marketing. What buyers are going to do is send to other buyers. Your reputation spreads locally for free. Let me just give y'all some game real quick. Literally, a lot of people don't do this. A lot of resellers don't do this, which they should. Referrals. A lot of resellers don't do referrals. Whenever you get a sale, you want to take a picture of the sale, and then you want to add them. You want to add them, and all they're going to do is repost you. They're going to repost you, and what's that going to do is literally all of your customers, followers, or friends, they're going to see where, your customer gets their stuff from, because they get it from you. You're the plug, and they're going to be like, damn, he could hook me up too. So that's going to lead them to you. And then what's that going to do? You know what I'm saying? When you sell to them, just tell them to do the same thing. Then their friends are going to come to you. You know what I mean? It's an easy way to scale up and, build your, profiles and all of that stuff, which I'll be talking about and going more deeper in depth later on in the video. Then scale to 5 figures a month and beyond. Systems are built, plus repetitive buyers, plus volume. All of that equals real money. You're building a business and not a hustle. You know what I mean? You create an actual asset. You're creating a brand, plus audience, and you have a whole buyer list, and that's all sellable, transferable value. And I think I said this already, marketplace accounts have zero resale value. You get long-term leverage. You can expand into a new product instantly. You know why? Because your buyers already trust you. So now you know the cons of being just a typical reseller. There's really no pros. If you want sales here and there, you know what I mean, and not scale, go ahead, do you know what I mean? But if you really want to scale to 5 figures a month, you want to scale, make 10K a month at least, this is your go-to. You want to do this. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how do I, become your local plug? I'm gonna be teaching y'all boys right here. How do I become the plug, Isaiah? Okay, I got you. Step 1, all you want to do is download these 4 apps. That's all you're gonna need. You're not gonna need no marketplace apps. You might, which I'll be talking about later on in the video. You're going to need Instagram, you're going to need Depop, you're going to need Snapchat, and you're going to need Telegram. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go over Instagram. So what we're going to do is make a fresh new page on Instagram. This will be your supplying page. You want to optimize your Instagram channel. Don't make it look, chaotic. Just make it simple and professional. You want to have 3 highlights. Your first highlight is going to be your vouch highlight, showing that you're real, you're legit. Why? Because, you're just starting off. You probably, right now, you have 0 followers, so you need to show all your vouches so people can know you're legit. Then number 2, you need to have your inventory highlight. People need to know what you're selling. Then number 3, you need to have your Telegram channel highlight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably like, what Telegram? I'll be explaining it right here because those are one of the apps that you're going to have. So then boom, next step is you want to buy Ray-Ban glasses. They're a little bit pricey, probably like $200, but trust me, this is going to make you so much money. This is how you're going to become, your local plug, plus known in the U.S. as the plug. Now you're probably wondering, how am I going to grow my reselling page or my supplying page? Right here, it says top of the funnel content. What top of the funnel content is it's content that, brings people to your page. And example of top of the funnel content is meetup videos. Meetup videos always go crazy. It always goes viral. It always performs well. You know why? Because people love watching, other people's POV of making sales. This is a good example of, top of the funnel content. As you can see right here, hopefully it pops up. This is not even the one, bro. This is top of the funnel content, but this is not the exact one that I had, bro. There he goes. This one right here.
We can figure it out later.
Are you Tara from Facebook?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. I got that spider hoodie for you, right?
But before we, keep the video going, as you can see, this video got 38,000 likes, 829 comments.
You can open it up and check it out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So excited.
How long you been wanting this for?
Forever.
Yeah, I got the receipt and everything in the bag for you.
Nice. Sick.
You like it?
I do.
Okay. So it's just gonna be 200.
I have 140. Do you accept any other forms of payment?
I don't usually accept anything else other than cash, but what were you thinking?
Is it okay if I give you my phone number? We can figure it out later.
Oh shit, yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
We could just type that in. Okay, bet. I'll just text you then.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, you have a wonderful day.
You too, thank you.
All right, like videos like that, it performs well. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, if you just like every single meetup that you have, just record it. Literally, just record it. But as you can see, the Ray-Ban glass right here. As you see, just click the link. Look, damn, like $224. Not that much, literally. I did not know Ray-Ban had Oakley glasses. I did not know that. But you can have these right here, $224, $300, $400. You get the cheapest one as long as it records from the glasses. This is another example of top of the funnel meetup video.
Yeah, you wanted the cologne?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, you can check it out. You can open it up
I
and
can
smell.
smell it?
Yeah. What are you getting it for?
Oh, my son's birthday's coming up. He's
Gotcha.
40-something, I thought.
Wow, 40.
Yeah. Right.
That's actually a good cologne too. Like that
Smell
cologne
good?
Smells good.
Ooh, it does smell pretty good.
Yeah, so we agreed on 350, right?
Yeah, we did. Okay.
Oh my God!
God, I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh, my God.
Okay, so that was a skit, but like you know what I mean? Like, dude, it performs really well. That's how your page grows. You know what I mean? And all of these people. Okay, I'm gonna explain that in a little bit, but I'm gonna explain that a little bit. But this is gonna grow your page hella fast. Literally, you don't even have to use marketplace apps. Just simply use the people around you. Maybe you're in college, high school, middle school, and bro, like use your friends. Like whenever you get a sale, like shit. Say you get a sale from one of your friends, bro. You don't have to use marketplace apps. I don't know why people want to sell on marketplace apps so bad, bro. Literally, just buy stuff that people want, your friends want, and just sell it for a cheaper price. And then they already know what you're selling. They know that it's not legit. They know it's not the original ones. You could literally tell them to, okay, I'm gonna sell it to you, but just hey, make this video entertaining, make this skit entertaining or whatever, make this sell or whatever this meetup entertaining a little bit, so I can post it wooty woo, and then yeah, bro, like literally just do that, bro. And then not only that, bro. After you make the sale with your friend, bro, just take a picture of him holding the product and then have him, you want to at him or at her and then have her repost you. And that's going to bring you more people. And you just keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Like, you don't get it yet, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's not complicated, bro. Anybody could do this. But a lot of people, they're too stuck selling on, wait, where did it go? Where'd it go? Oh, shoot, it's right here. People are just too stuck selling on these marketplace apps, bro. Like, dude, you're just keeping yourself stuck at one spot, bro. That's not how it's gonna work. It's just not, bro. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Where was I at? Yeah, okay. This is gonna go here. We already said this. You can sell products to them and record the meetup. And lastly, you want to add a CTA. A CTA is gonna make your viewers take action. For example, in the description, you can add. Okay, if you don't know what a CTA is, it means call to action. Like I said right here, it's going to make your viewers take action after the video. So what you want to do is have, the description say, comment the word shop to buy directly from me. Because you're the plug. So you want to have them say, comment the word shop to buy directly from me. Because what you're doing is targeting an audience that already wants to buy from you. You know what I mean? So the people that comment shop, that means they already want to buy from you because you already said it. Hey, you want to buy directly from me? Comment the word shop. And they comment shop. That means they already want to buy directly from you. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. And thing is, with your account that you're building, you're attracting buyers that want to buy from you. And to make it easier on your end, you want to use the app website called ManyChat. What this is going to do is send a direct DM to anyone that comments the word shop. The automation is going to funnel your viewers that is already ready to purchase from you because that's the reason why they even commented the word shop in the first place. They get funneled to your sales channel on Telegram and boom. And what you can also do to grow your supplying page is always have your customers repost you. For example, well, I already said this. I said this multiple times. For example, take a picture of yourself, then post it and add your customer's Instagram. Then kindly ask your customer if they can repost it. That'll bring more people to your page. And I didn't mention this earlier, but what you can also do is run giveaways. People love free stuff. When I say giveaways, I mean make a post announcing a giveaway that's in the next week or next month or so. And a way they can enter is if they repost you plus add 2 people in the comment section. That's going to bring, more people to your page. And then not only that, the people that got added in the comments, they're going to be like, hey, I want to join the giveaway as well. What they're going to do is add their two friends. You know what I mean? That's a fast way to grow your Instagram page. Literally, it's not that complicated. Okay, so now we're on to Depop. You just want to list what everyone wants to buy. For example, designer bags, puffer hoodies, Lululemon, Alo, Uggs boots. Literally, if you don't know, you probably do because you probably do it yourself. Teens hop on Depop for this exact reason, to find affordable high-end demand products that they can't afford at retail. The thing about Depop is they favor consistency. Similar to TikTok, if you're not posting, listing consistently, the app isn't going to push you out to the algorithm. When you take pictures, it could be stock photos on eBay, especially if you're just pre-listing to see if the product is a winning product for you. And what you do after each sale, literally, I have clients literally printing up Depop. Literally, more than because I barely sold on Depop, but I have clients that literally sell on Depop like crazy. And what you want to do, because it's nothing to get a sell off Depop, bro. Like, you just want to make sure that you're selling products that people actually want. Because I'm telling you, everybody scrolls on Depop. Like, they just doom scroll on Depop to find what they want. You know what I mean? And after each sale, you always want to tell the customer to leave you a review, because the more reviews you have, the higher chance of you getting new sales from each customer. And me personally, I'll add your other sales channel in the Depop bio, just so customers that love your products and interested in purchasing more from you, or they may want to buy bulk from you later on, because the people that buy from you, they're gonna like get inspiration from you and be like, damn, I want to resell too. So you could, sell it to your customers at bulk rates. That's another way you're gonna build bulk block. That's another way you're gonna build bulk buyers. Purchasing more products, you can have direct access to you and purchase from you. Okay, that's the Depop is literally simple. Like, the main thing is one. Okay, I'm gonna say two things about Depop. I'm gonna say two things. When you're not getting views or anybody on your listings, you're not getting any views or any of that. Even if you boosted the listing, you just want to simply delete the Depop listing. Even if you have 20K views on Depop, what did I say? You always want to be consistent on Depop. So just simply delete the listing and relist it. Oh, another thing about Depop is you don't want to buy a specific. Say you find a winning product. You don't want to find a winning product and just buy bulk of that and just sell it on Depop. That's not how Depop works. You know what I mean? So you want to have like multiple stuff. Like, you want to have designer bags or different types of designer bags, Lululemon, different sets of Lululemons, Alo. Like, you want to have a variety of things, basically like a shop, because Depop doesn't work the same as all of these other apps. You know what I mean? You can't just say, hey, I have a designer bag and it sells so good, I'm gonna buy 10 of these and I'm gonna have the quantity as 10. So you know what I mean? It's not gonna work like that. Okay, so boom, this is very underrated. Nobody talks about this, but this is a cook. You want to download Snapchat, make you a fresh new account, just similar to like Instagram. You want to make a new supplying page on Snapchat, and literally what you want to do is this. You can barely see. Okay, so freak. Okay, so boom, right here, as you can see, my Snapchat, bro, it's so blurry, bro. Oh my god. Y'all bear with me, bro. Okay, so as you can see, my Snapchat, I just made this Snapchat literally a couple days ago when I moved here to Phoenix, because I have no clientele here in Phoenix yet. I barely have any, because I just moved out of Houston. All my clientele was in Houston, so I gotta basically restart. So what you want to do is you want to have 3 highlights, just like Instagram. You want to have one where you have your inventory, 2 to 5 day shipping. Then you want to have one where you make your sales. You want to show that you're shipping out orders, making sales. Then you want to have your vouchers. I had my clients win, basically showing other people that I help other resellers make money as well. And then you want to have this in your bio as well. And then you want to have where you're located at as well. Okay, so this is my stock sheet. This is where they get funneled to. Boom, they get my Telegram right here. If you click this, they get access to my Telegram. All they got to do is just click it on their phone. Right here is my Instagram. They can just click my Instagram. Oh, shoot. Actually, why is it not popping up? There you go. Okay, boom. All they gotta do is click it. They get access to my Instagram. Boom, my Snapchat right here. They get access to my Snapchat. Then right here, and then right here is my Spider, Denim Tears, AirPods. I don't want to show you guys, what I'm pricing my stuff as, because if you're another reseller, you're probably going to try to compute my prices. You're not going to find out my prices, okay? So, yeah, I have my Spider, Denim Tears, AirPods. I have cologne on the way, and I also have AirPods. Well, it shows right here. So AirPods right here, cologne's on the way, so I'm gonna have to add another, layer right here. And then, yeah, that's how they see my inventory. So they don't have to ask me all the time, what do I have in hand? What do I have in hand? They could just, click this and then see what I have in hand. And then it tells you exactly, it gives you the exact instructions on what the customers should text me instead of just asking me, stupid questions that they can see right here. So it makes, my transactions a whole lot easier. Oh, okay. Now we're going through the highlights. I'm going to show you how my highlights look. Okay, just showing that I'm actually making sales. You know what I mean? Like if I add you, you know what I mean? Think about it like this. Like this is important because especially on Snapchat, you have 0 Snapchat points. You made a whole new Snapchat account. The only way they're gonna find out you're legit is if you have good highlights like this, bro. Like just of you actually making sales. You know what I mean? So I could follow anybody and people gonna know that I'm an actual reseller. So this is very important. Batch is very important. And then the thing that's going to catch their attention is me showing them that I help other resellers make money as well. They're going to be like, damn, okay, like, can you help me make money? Or, well, like, they're just going to, it's going to build more trust. So boom, you see how the Snapchat should be, made. And then where do I go? Okay. Okay, so you see how to optimize your Snapchat. And then what you want to do is literally all you want to do is this. All you want to do is just spam quick ad people. You just want to spam quick ad people. But me personally, I do 30 people a day. Only 30 people a day. I don't. People say do 50 a day, but to stay in the safe spot, to not get my account flagged or banned, I just do 30 a day. Because what happens is you get banned, right? What Snapchat's gonna do is they're not gonna let you make another account, So Snapchat is very, very crucial. You get so many sales on Snapchat, so you really don't want to do that. So I say quick at 30 people a day, and then you have, your stock sheet, you have all of that, you have your stuff optimized. You just want to stay active on your Snapchat. You know what I mean? You do flash sales here and there. Just say, hey, I got this just for today only. I'll buy one, get one free or whatever. Like that. Just stay active on your Snapchat. You could just talk about bullshit, you know what I mean? So people can know you're not a bot. Okay? Okay, so last but not least is Telegram. So you want to download Telegram, right? With this, everything's already made for you. Literally just make a sales channel specifically for your products. You'll have other pages doing their dirty work to get people to this channel. So you really won't have, much to do on Telegram, but to just stay active on there. Always do flash sales to build urgency so people feel like they need to purchase from you. You want to make a separate channel specifically for vouchers, and have it plugged to your main sales channel. So for whoever joins the channel, they can see that you're actually legit. Just get active in there, post voice. You want to post voice notes, you know what I'm saying? Interact with the people in the channel. It's going to get to a point where you don't have time to take every single order. So what you'll need to do is hire a VA to take orders for you, and all you have to worry about is just shipping out orders and making content. That's it. And this is where you're going to start seeing 10K months consistently, strictly from reselling. And that's literally just from reselling, not selling vendor links or anything like that. So just imagine when you implement that as well, because that's another, that's another income. That's another income that you literally make all day in your sleep. So now, since you're the plug, you have to make sure you're always in stock. You never want customers coming to you for stuff and you never have it, because eventually they'll find somebody else. Pretty much went through everything. I'm not even going to edit this. I'm not going to add any crazy intros. So if you're watching to the end of this, bro, you're actually locked in. I dropped so much sauce on this, and I know a lot of people is not going to watch this because, you know what I mean? I did go on a Yap session. But this is exactly how you're going to scale to 10K months. Literally just like this. It's more simple than you think. So if you found this video valuable, all you got to do is just hit that like button, leave me a comment, and hit that sub button. And yeah, bro, I really appreciate y'all boys for watching. And yeah, bro, let's run it up, bro. Just stay consistent, actually lock in and take action after this video. If you actually watch to the end, bro, don't just, after this video, don't just sit around and do something else, bro. Take action and start your journey on becoming the plug in your area. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's really all I gotta say for this video. And yeah, peace.